Hey guys, this is Loomis, and I'm back with another Langrisser mobile video. So, the last fight I need to catch up on is the Legends of Darkness level 65 challenge fight. Now, if you've heard anything about this fight, you might have heard that Emerick is a must-bring. And, people are right. Emerick does make this fight a lot easier. Now, sadly, I don't have a very good Emerick, so I'm going to go over some strategies on how to beat this fight without even using Emerick. Once all of the buffs here are loaded up on every enemy, I'm going to go over a few nuances about them that are very important to this fight. So you might recognize this little yellow symbol from the last fight, and it's the same Gather Power buff that Leon and Laird could proc in the level 60 challenge. And it works the exact same way. If you're ever in a single target, a straight line from Sherry or Lester, they're going to do an unlimited range single target nuke on you. And you will die. So you definitely do not want that. Do not go in a straight line from them. Next, Aaron has a 3 square guard range, and he can counter range attacks. And Jessica has a global team-wide heal and a bunch of attacks. So the goal for the first part of this fight is to kill Jessica as fast as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a Blizzard. And the reason I'm going to do this is that it gives Aaron mobility down for 2 turns, so he can no longer guard Jessica. So after I've done that, I will faction buff with Bozel. I'm going to have Liana act again on Lana. Lana will use her Dark Scythe on Jessica. I will have TRS use Attack Blessing on Leon. Leon is going to run over, he'll use Shiv, and then he'll run up and assault Jessica. Now, I just scrolled out a little bit so I can have a better purview of where Lester and Sherry are on the map, so I don't mess up. So I'm going to leave Leon up here. As you can see, he's not in a straight line from Sherry, so he's okay. And then I'm going to have Landius run over and use his faction buff. So let's see what attack Jessica starts out with. So she's going to use a single target attack. Generally, she starts with Meteor, but it's fine either way. It really actually doesn't matter what attack she starts out with. The important part, though, is that, don't blow, prayer and all that stuff. If you need it to heal up after the Meteor debuffs, or don't debuff clear quite yet, save that for after the Meteor. So now, as you also could see, Sherry moved down 1 square, and Lester moved left 1 square, so they don't stay stationary. So you have to move your units accordingly to make sure that they don't get hit by anything bad. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Bozel use his Fireball on Jessica. I'm going to have Lana use Freeze Strike. I'm going to have Landius guard on top of Bozel here. I'm going to have Leon run down, attack. And I'm going to have him end right here. I'm going to have TRS go to the corner and heal up Landius. And I'll just have Leon wait here. So now Jessica is using the Meteor, which hurts, but the nice thing is I have Liana positioned, so next turn she can clear all of the negative HP debuffs and heal everyone up. So as you can see, they moved left and down again, so we just have to be careful of that. So now I'm going to use Prayer. And I'm actually going to have Bozel move here and use Sleep on Aaron now. So the 2 turns that the mobility down from Blizzard is over, we need to make sure that Aaron cannot guard still, so that's why we use the Sleep. Now I'm going to have Lana hit Jessica. I'm going to move Landius actually down right here. Tiaris, I'm going to move right here and heal Liana. And then I'm going to have Leon just attack Jessica. Alright. So now Landius will eat an attack from Jessica. And they're going to move one more time. Alright, so the one thing you'll notice now is that Bozel sleeps now on cooldown, so we are going to use Blizzard again. Bozel will move over here and use... no, he will not move over there because Sherry is down here now. So I'm going to move up Landius. I'm going to move Bozel down here and attack Jessica. I'm going to have Leanna curl up, use again on Lana. And Lana will Dark Scythe Jessica. And then that leaves Leon in position to just finish her off. So Jessica's now down, and all of a sudden, everyone disappears. So the nice part about that first part of the fight is that you don't actually have to kill anyone but Jessica, which is why I just focus on her exclusively. So now you'll see that both a Ledin and a Lucerys have popped up. So I'll have Leon wait, and I'm going to show you their skills right now. So Ledin has this ability called Divine Wall that he can proc every turn. He will restore 100% of his HP, and he will take all attacks at enemies aimed within 3 blocks. And he can counterattack range. Lucerys has 2 gimmicks. Every turn she gives herself a Godfall status, and she will proc a buff for either Divine Spear or Divine Judgment. Now, Divine Spear is another straight line skill. That's a nuke. But the issue with Divine Spear is that if there's nobody who's in a straight line from her, she will single target attack you. So she has the major damage buff to anybody in that target, and that will kill you anyways. Now, the Divine Judgment buff is actually an AoE damage buff, so you can safely enter the range. She will still single target attack you, but since it's an AoE damage buff, it's nowhere near as strong, and it, especially if you guard with Landius, you'll be fine. So, with that being said, we're going to move up Tiaris and just wait, and then we're going to see what buff Lucerys starts with. So, Lucerys started with the AoE buff, which is good. You want as many AoE buffs as possible. It is much easier to deal with. So what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to, let me just check here. 1 square. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Leon use Chivalry. He got the defense down, nice. And I'm going to slam into Ledin here. And he OHKO'd me. So let's actually rewind that. I've done too many tries, so I don't normally like using clock, but that was too many tries. Alright, so I'm actually going to start off instead with giving him Attack Blessing. So the reason why Leon got nuked there is that he double attacks at 100, or Ledin double attacks at 100%. So you need to make sure that you have enough damage reduction on you that doesn't absolutely destroy you. So as you can see with Attack Blessing, we were fine. I am then going to use the Dark buff. I'm going to move in Lana to Freeze Strike. I'm going to have Liana heal Lana. And now I'm going to have Landius use his two range guard skill. Alright, so now he's guarding against Langrisser here. We get a Thorns proc, do a little bit of damage back to her. And Ledden's going to use the Divine Wall, but because we hit him with Assault, he can't heal that back. So now Langrisser has got the Spear. So this is the one I was mentioning that it's just a straight damage buff. So we need to get out of the range. So what I'm going to do is we don't have that ready. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Landius move back and faction buff. To get some extra damage, I'm going to use Miracle. Liana, I'm going to move up here. Leon, I'm just going to move one square and attack. And he kills Ledden. Nice. And then Lana can run out of the range as well. And Bozel just waits. And I had accidentally moved Liana into a straight line away from Langrisser, so that's why that happened. So now Landius will not be able to revive, but that is okay. So we're just going to heal up everybody. And wait for her to get an AoE buff. Because we really can't do anything until she gets the AoE buff, because she has that nuke. So, Godfall again. Alright, so she got the AoE buff. So, Divine Judgment. Yep, alright, perfect. So, now we have the AoE buff. We can go in and attack. So, I am going to start off with giving... We have again... Alright, so... I will start off by having Lana attack blessed. Lana will Dark Scythe. I'm going to have Leon run in. Actually, I'm going to save Assault for when we have Shiv. I'm going to have Lana... I'm going to have Liana again. Lana. And then I am going to do another Dark Scythe from 3 squares. So remember, she has the AoE buff. So we don't want to hit her. We don't want to hit her from 2 range because we will stay within that AoE range. Next, I will have Landius guard, and I'll just have Bozel move up. So because there's no one in her AoE range, she's just going to regular attack us. All right. So what buff does she get this time? She got an AoE buff again. Nice. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to move Lana down here. Actually, no, first I'm going to use the dark buff. I'm going to have Lana move down and Dark Scythe. Now I'm going to have Leon use Chivalry. And Assault. Now Langrisser can't heal, which is nice because she has a little bit of annoying heal passive. I will use Prayer. I will wait. Actually, I will move Landius right here. And then I will just move TRs to apply some healing light buffs. Alright, so No one in the AoE range again. We are going to have Landius tank that hit. Alright, so again, so actually this is not a attack buff. I'm not sure what buff that is, to be honest. Although it's not a divine spear buff, which is good. So I'm just going to attack business as usual. So I will have Lana free strike Lashuris. I will have Leon curl around and attack Lashuris. Leona can just stay right here. I will have Landius faction buff. Bozel stays right here. And I will just heal up Landius. So Landius is guarding. Takes the hit. And another AoE buff. But it doesn't matter because we do have enough damage to take her out this turn. So I will start off by having Leon attack her. I will move in Bozel to use Fireball. And Lana can just hit her with a free strike. And she's down. So, as you can see, you just need to be really, really careful with making sure that you avoid the straight line single target nukes. I did make a couple mistakes there, and I was lucky enough to, to have the clock. But, as long as you're extra careful, this fight is very manageable, and you just need to make sure that you, one, bring a way to deal with the guard on Aaron, whether that is Emerick, who has his talent that permanently makes anyone within a radius of him unable to guard, or do something like what I did and bring a combo of Blizzard and Sleep. I'm sure there's other ways, but those are the two simplest ways to deal with the guard. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button. And as always, if there's any video content that you'd like to see on Langrisser Mobile, please let me know in the comments below, and I'd be happy to try to make some videos for you guys. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Take care.